athletic. He loves to chase his frisbee. It's like she just likes it a lot for some reason, and she always shakes it. Like, Jesus. No, shake it. Ready? Drop. Go, go. But I just like to come out here and throw it for her a couple times. And she'll bring it back, shake it, and then she'll make me try to get it, and then I'll say drop it. Hey! And I'll say drop it, and she gives it to me. And then I throw it. It's like an endless cycle almost. What do I get out of it? Not too much though. Makes her happy. I don't think I got that. Darn it. Alright, it's time to go inside. Let's go inside. Man, I could not find my microphone. I don't know where I put it, but I've been looking for maybe 2 or 3 minutes now. I looked everywhere it should be, at least, and I don't know where I put it. Maybe I put it upstairs. See, if I put it upstairs, though, I'd notice it. But I just can't find it. See, it was in my mom's room, but when I went in there just to kind of look, because I remembered where it was last time, I just cannot find it anymore. So I'm really hoping it's in my room. So I'm pretty sure I was the last person to use it, but I can't find it. Oh, that's not good ever. Is it in here? So it's not in there. It's not in there. Crap. Where did I put that guy? I don't see it anywhere. It's usually like, hopefully it's in the kitchen somewhere. Maybe. Here, you guys help me out. Do you see it? Oh, there, yes! I found it. I actually did lose that. I'm so glad I found it. Alright, I'm gonna start off in my garage. It's a really quite small garage. I just have my garage, you know, our normal like trash, like a little wood shop and my bike that I rarely use. And then this is kind of where I do any like small builds, like I have wood glue and a drill and a jigsaw. That's pretty much my entire like setup. Oh, and by the way, if you guys did not know what this is right here, it's called epoxy, right? It can literally hold almost anything I can think of together. If something I break something, I'm fixing it with that stuff, you know. So from my garage, I'm gonna go through my door into like my first little mini living room where I have just random books over here and a desk where we just put like arts and crafts kind of things. We have 2 chairs that we used to have in our old living room. We don't really use them anymore. It's actually more of our dog's bed. We have our dog's crate that again we don't use very much anymore. Moving on to the second part of our living room, we have like this boxing kind of MMA style floor where we have a punching bag and then these little mats. These little mats are like, they're like a little bit giving, so if you like take someone down or something, right, it doesn't hurt as much as like the concrete floor, right? So moving on from there, we got like just this little laundry room that I don't think is very important, right? It's just a laundry room with a water heater. On my mom's room. My mom's room is kind of boring too. She just has her little dressing makeup booth right here, right? Her huge bed. I would love to have a bed this size. I have a little bit smaller one. Her computer, I'm so jealous of, and she will never let me have, but it's whatever. Her bathroom, it's a little bit smaller than the one we have upstairs, but again, you know, it's not that bad. It works as a bathroom. This is her picture of I think a guy kissing a mannequin that's butt naked with a fish. I don't know what that is, but you know, that's her room. I don't want to go through her stuff. That's her stuff, not me. We go up the stairs to our door. Right? Again, nothing special about the door. To our living room, which the TV is still on, of course. So you just have a living room with the basic stuff, a couch, and this huge chair my mom bought on sale. It was actually, I hated it at first, but I love it now. It's so comfortable. On to the next thing. Our dining room slash kitchen. We don't really use the dining room table nearly as much as we should. I use it as like, man, I'm done with school. I gotta drop my stuff off to go do something else, right? That's where I put all my stuff. And we have our kitchen, which our kitchen, we just had it done when we got here. This house is like 60 years old or something, or maybe 50 years old, right? And they didn't have a washer dryer, and the fridge was really old, and the counters were old. It wasn't really a good kitchen, so we just decided we had to replace it. So we did. And I'm really glad we did, because the kitchen before was awful. Like, you had to hand dry all your dishes. It was painful. It was a painstaking task. And it just wasn't as fun. Now I can easily use things in this kitchen without having to worry about anything malfunctioning, right? Now our fridge is kind of like our almost like a collage in a way, but not as much. Like, we have all our family like that right there. That's my sister. That's my granny and papa. Right there's me. That's me, yep. I know it. I know it's weird. We're from Texas, so we have a little Texas flag, right? Texas little decal. She does this little warrior dash thing. If it ever wants to focus on it, come on, focus. Focus. It's just a little mud run thing we do every year. This is me again when I was in preschool. This is her old fitness club. Right there and right there. Me trying to rip someone else's present up, which I thought was really funny. Then that's my me on the very left. In the very middle was my cousin. To the second to the right was my other cousin. Then my aunt is right there. Now, this is my favorite part of the entire fridge, besides the food in it, of course. Right, and it's something I can write just little notes on them that I like just to remember, like quotes or things I just want to remember throughout my day. If I start forgetting something, right, I have all these little quotes. So, that's just kind of like my fridge. I don't know why I like it so much, but it's pretty cool. Bathroom, don't need to talk about that. And finally, my room. Well, not finally. It's like the sequel before, or like the episode before the finale, because I do have one extra room that I use everything in there. I probably use my extra room more than I use this room, just because it's simply a lot more stuff I can do in that. But my room, there's one necessity for any room I sleep in. It's a fan. If I don't have a fan in my room, I will go absolutely berserk, because I love fans. I don't know why. I mean, I usually wear this huge comforter over me, so I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. I have this huge UFC poster, right? It's right there. And that was when I was really into UFC. Like, just like every day I would watch it, no matter what happened. I have so many UFC shirts and everything to do with UFC. And that was actually, this right here was my very first UFC I ever went to. My brother actually got it for me. Shout out to you, Terry. He's a really cool guy. But he got me that for my very first UFC event. It's signed by every single person that fought that day. Moving to the left, it's another poster of the guy I used to like, and it's signed by him. I don't know if you can see that too well, it's right there. But he signed it, and then that was also from my brother, so again, shout out to him. Now, this one's a little different in the way that it wasn't by my brother, it was actually by my mom. She didn't draw it, she's an awful drawer, but basically what this is we went to New York and we stayed in the Marriott in the middle of Times Square, and these people were sitting outside and they were like begging for me to get a portrait done, so I did it, and they're like, $5, right? And they did it, and it looks really good. And somehow, at the time, in 2013, I was obsessed with money and bow ties, right? I don't know why I was obsessed with money and bow ties, like, and I don't know how he knew about it, because I didn't tell him, hey, I love bow ties and money, make sure you put that in there, right? He just did it, and I am a huge fan of that. But what ended up happening was, when he finished, I was like, man, this is so cool, Mom, I can't wait to get it framed. And he tried to sell us this huge frame, which first off we didn't need, for like 20 bucks. When we didn't need it, we were like, yeah, we'll just take it. And he's like, no, you cannot take it unless you buy this frame. And we're like, no, we'll give you like, because he said $5 for that, for just the portrait, right? And we were like, oh, that's really cool, right? And he tried to scam us and saying we couldn't have it. So we actually took it from him and just gave him $5 and said, look, we paid for this, not a frame. I don't know why you're trying to sell us a frame, right? So he like reluctantly let us have it, and we went on our day. But that was a crazy story about that one. It's probably one of my more favorite pictures that it's kind of more like it's not the best picture, but it's definitely just kind of more like nostalgic. And I remember that day that guy just like yelled at us, but it's really cool. It's right there. Yep, that's pretty much my entire room. I don't really have much in here, right? Like, here's my messy dresser, right? I have just like this huge cup I got when I was living with my dad. The hat I got living with my dad. A wrestling trophy I got for winning 3rd place, 4th place, and my jiu-jitsu 1st place medal. And a tiki, my brother that got this, he also got me this little tiki when he was in Hawaii. Man, he is such a cool guy. Alright, we're going on to finale. Finale is my extra bedroom, right? Alright guys, so this is my extra bedroom, right? That I use as my room, right? I call it my room, not, my extra bedroom. I call it just my extra room, right? Because so much of this stuff is mine, and I use it more than anything else in my entire house, right? So I just want to go quickly over everything I have in here. So starting all the way over here is like my box of Sharpies with my tower of tape, right? And a light that I like using when I'm working on this like fold up table we got for like 30 bucks or something, right? And then we have just kind of knickknacks that it's good to have, right? I got Sharpies and X-Acto knives and batteries. some reason toothpicks and paint brushes, but I don't really use those. Again, another thing my brother got me, Chuck Liddell. I hope he will know who Chuck Liddell is, right? He's a huge UFC star, and he got me a signed glove by Chuck Liddell. So, again, shout out to you, Terry. His name's Terry, if you couldn't tell. So, on to the next thing is this little pens and pencils and markers and tape and what have you, right? And I have sticky notes. I never use sticky notes. I don't even know why I have them in here. But, you know, they're good to have around. Now I got, like, flash drive, headphone cords. If you don't know me, I am really big on headphones. I mean, I got, like, $300 pair of headphones right here. I usually wear around, like, $100 headphones. Those are actually my spare ones. I have even better ones that I like to wear, but I broke them. So hopefully I'm getting some for Christmas, but I'm a really big headphone enthusiast, right? But carrying on, this is like my other box. It's headphones and flash drives and camera parts, right? Right here. My notepad, if I ever want to make something. I have a microphone, which I probably will never use. I have two Xboxes, right? I don't really use this one as much. I use this one a lot. My TV I play Xbox on. Some of the best stuff on earth right here. G Fuel. Our Wi-Fi connected, because if you didn't know how Wi-Fi works, you have to have it, like, usually for like Xboxes or for computers, right? They're good to have it wired to it, and my mom never really uses her computer, so I said, hey, I'm taking the box. She let me have it. Great mom. And now I have everything wired. It works so much better. I'm glad. If you can ever do that, if you can wire your stuff instead of having it wirelessly connected, do it. It makes a world of difference, right? Continuing, there's yet another thing my brother got me. Let's see if I can get that a little closer, right? It's a tiki guy. And actually, the funny story with that guy was he got me that one, and I was so thankful, right? And I got it. I was like, hey man, did you notice it says made in China? There's a made in China sticker on the bottom of that one, right? So he's like, oh no, I didn't realize that, man, so sorry. And he actually went out, and when he went to Hawaii next time, he went out and got me a handmade one from a guy that lives in Hawaii, which I thought that was really cool of him. Again, shout out to Terry, thank you, and Mike. Thank you guys. This is my computer. Got this little mouse pad that we got for like $3 or something. I love it. And again, G Fuel. I'm not sponsored by them, but I would love to be. Computer, again, G Fuel. And yeah, I got a little mini fridge right here where I literally only have one thing in there. And I got like a spare camera. And then like this whiteboard, which really, this is nothing. I don't know why I even have it, but it's whatever. I got this fan and light here. The fan, I told you, I can never do stuff without a fan. So this guy makes me live. But that's really pretty much it for my house. I got like this one extra room that's really just storage. It's not really anything important, but yeah, that's pretty much my entire house. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, comment down below, and subscribe. Thank you guys. I'm out. Peace. Hey guys, I just want to do a quick little update. In my vlog, I never mentioned, but I was kind of sick the entire time. And to also tell me in the comments below how you enjoyed the vlog. I know it's a very long vlog, and it is my first vlog too. So tell me if I did anything wrong, if you liked anything, and that's it guys. Thank you for watching the entire thing. And comment below. Thank you guys. Peace.